Hey, Whiskey Faces, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kara.
Kara, what do you have to say?
We have a Bunnahabhain Staoisha 6-year-old heavily peated.
Is it Staoisha? I really don't know.
It is for today.
There's got like Staoisha. There's so many vowels. If you were playing Wheel of Fortune, you'd be broke if you had to buy a vowel.
I can smell the peat from here.
Staoisha?
We're going to call it Staoisha because that sounds like fun. I like this Signatory. This must be one of the Signatory like specials because when it's a slightly different, the offering, the bottle is a different shape, and they get this big doorknob stopper.
It totally is.
It's like
look at this Glencairn. Like
it's
the
huge.
base of the Glencairn fits inside of it.
It's
like
huge.
it's so big.
I like it.
I like it, and Scotch usually comes with little boxes or tubes, like so you can put them to sleep. This is coming in hot at 60.5%.
I forgot about that part.
So I'm about to get effed.
I'm about to get lit.
So this is young for Scotch.
It is.
6 years.
Yep.
Heavily peated.
Whoa.
And a de-char, re-char hogshead. What's a de-char, re-char?
Do they scrape off the char and then scorch it again?
I wish we did Google.
Huh.
We're just here to drink.
Yeah. I can smell the peat from here. It smells pretty good.
I can smell it, and I haven't even put my nose
It's right there.
nowhere near the Glencairn.
It's right there, and I can smell all the peat. It is heavily peated, though.
That's what I said.
And the younger the Scotch with peated, I've noticed that peat is really present.
And we don't
because it mellows.
care for some of the ones we've tried.
Don't normally care for young peated whiskey because it feels like the peat just is a monster and takes over. And I actually enjoy the flavor of malt. So we'll see on this one. Get in on this.
I can sort of smell it already.
It smells like beautiful peat. Let's see.
Okay, this has got something else to it. Okay, this is.
I smell smoky charred woods.
Okay,
like the wood.
I have smokiness to it, but have you ever fallen off a bike and like face first into asphalt, like the street asphalt, not the sidewalk?
Yeah.
On a hot day.
So charriness.
A little bit.
I do get a hint of medicinal, so I could probably
slight.
Yeah.
Clearly, I've fallen quite a few times. I mean,
some definitely phenolic note, like tarry, like tar.
Yeah, a little bit. But there's the single malt.
I can't get the malt.
It's so bright. It's almost like lemon-ish.
Really? Where is it in the beginning?
Not like that sour, strong lemon.
Oh, okay. Like candied lemon.
Yeah.
She is 60%. You said
she's 60.5%. You could it's there.
It's there.
It's there.
That sounds really. This smells really good.
It smells really good, but at the same time, I'm afraid because the lower age
are really powerful heat.
And the malt doesn't shine through favorably, but that could just be because maybe it was a standard release and not a single cask. I don't know.
Who's to say?
We don't know.
We could drink it.
Could? Oh my god. I take back whatever I said. Okay.
Oh, what's that?
Some charcoal bits.
That's charcoal. But there's like...
What did you just say? Charcoal?
That's very charcoal. Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know. I lost my mind for a second. Apologies. What's right behind the smoky charcoals? I get fruit.
I'm getting that and a little bit of savoriness, which is throwing me off.
That's a peaty bugger, but it goes for a ride. I'm gonna go back. Oh, I think we should. I
want to add water, just to see what comes out. But as it's 60.5, hell on fire cask strength. The malt does show through. It does have a youthfulness, but I think with the brightness, but it's not offensive.
I get apricots.
I don't get
apricots. That fruit. That fruit is apricot to me. Dried apricot, where it's concentrated flavor.
Yeah. Okay. You know the concentrated part, but.
And then charcoal bricks.
Charcoal bricks, but it has a smokiness to it that's not offensive.
I get also, not just the charcoal bricks, but I also get like a forest is on fire.
Yeah, no.
Right on the end.
You know what else?
Like California fire. You know, ever go outside where
California fire.
Yeah, where
that's a no.
Yeah, like when you go outside and you can smell it in the air, but I can also taste it. It tastes like the forest is on fire.
It does, but
maybe a couple, unfortunately, some houses.
What is also the gift that never stops giving is indigestion.
Peated whiskey sometimes give me heartburn.
It does.
So after some water,
5 drops.
I'm getting more candy, like
I'm getting
sugar.
A sweetness, yeah. A sweetness
more sugar barley.
The
sugarness.
peat is not overwhelming as it was before.
It pulled it down a little bit, or we're also acclimating to it.
True, because even from like that distance,
we could
it was
smell
just
it.
like
This heavily peated is it's not
joking.
joking about that part.
It still has peat, but I'm getting more of.
I'm getting fruits.
Yeah. The toasted sugar is more coming out, and it's more of a toasted because it's not like a raw sugar. It's more of like a little bit of wood.
Like you melted it down. Over
you know, if you just take like one of those hot things off the wood, and what are those things?
A torch.
The torch.
A hot thing off of wood.
We're gonna play Pictionary with words.
Okay.
And then you do that off of just like regular raw wood, and you smell it.
Yeah.
You can get a little bit of that sweetness off of it.
Yeah, for sure. And then char. And I'm getting
I like playing these games with
more.
you. It's so fun.
Yeah, more apricot too. Because
the
smoke came down a bit, it's easier to smell the apricots.
I can see that.
I can't wait to taste it.
It helped. I actually like it with the drops. I liked it before, but putting 5 drops in the glass.
Oh yeah.
It made it a little bit more well-rounded. Now I know it's only 6 years, and a lot of people talk about age, but it has a youthfulness, but it also has an elegance about it. Does that make sense? It's not not spiky.
So I don't know if I would say elegance, but I would say that it's put together very well.
Yes.
I do think in the full ABV without the water, it was a little ashy. It was a little. Some people love that. I prefer a little more dampened down peat. So with just 5 drops of water, I think it helps balance the peat, the malt, and the fruit. And I'm getting the ash, but I'm not getting the California fire.
No.
It pulled that back a little bit, so it's just ashy, which is nice because the other one made me sad. This is phenomenal, and for only 6 years old, that I would say is a statement of how quality that malt is for only 6 years.
Yes.
And because that peat is going to be aggressive at that age no matter what. So with just a little bit of water, that is more aligned with my palate. I love the ABV, but the water's actually to help dilute some of the phenolic notes for me.
This is a heavy bottle.
It's a heavy bottle.
I was like, I don't feel tipsy, but am I getting tipsy?
That's
heavy.
That's actually a heavy bottle. It's quite a lot of glass on the bottom. I dig this malt. This Bunnahabhain Heavily Peated, although it's on the young side, I think it is a great, just a great version of what their malt and peat can do. I do prefer it, however, with a little bit of water.
I do too. Only because it opens up the malt flavor more, and how you said the peat ends up being a little bit plain well.
Yeah, it
more well-rounded.
Yeah, it encompasses it a little bit better.
It has something on it that reminds me of something else, and I can't remember what it is.
Is it the fruit, or is it the phenolics? Is it the finish?
Piece of shit out of me.
Okay. Well,
I don't know. I might remember it like in the middle of the night and just like sit up
and tell me all about what
Bunnahabhain. Like The Exorcist, just random, just yelling.
So, what do you guys think of young Bunnahabhain 6-year-old Staoisha? If you've had a chance to partake in this type of whiskey, give us a comment below. While you're down there, give us a thumbs up. If you like what we're doing on this channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you can join us in the next video. Well, I don't know about you, but I fancy this whiskey. Cheers.